Actually, you guys can fucking call me an idiot. I actually was talking the whole time, and I didn't realize my fucking mic was on. So I'm gonna restate this a little bit. So, this is my last time reviewing Cops Hate Mo, and I'm only doing this because of the tweets they made, and I honestly can't believe they misinterpreted my video and spread misinformation calling this person a retard on only because they have ADHD, which literally nobody knew you had ADHD. Let me be clear on that before people start disliking. Nobody knew you were non-binary as well, which is why we made a part 2, and I said that before I moved on, even though I put Real RPG's part first, was because of the fact that it plays off of mine really well. And this isn't, oh, him saying it's hating me or some shit. This isn't a hating video. None of mine were. It was just genuine criticism, but you made it seem like it was hating, even though I said in my video this was not about hate. And there's one thing I can see where you got offended because I put it in the video as well because of the fact that I say shut the fuck up. It was supposed to be a little joke. It was like a mean joke, but it was supposed to be like you said that men and women all are both toxic when it comes to this or something like that. And I said your sins are lifted, and then you said only women have a preferred look, and then I just joked around saying get the fuck back. I was literally gonna say shut the fuck, get over here, give me that back, and trying to say that, but I kind of fucked up the joke anyway, so I could see that as hating. But everything else is not really. We slip up saying that you're retarded at times, but we're not meaning that at all. We're the only reason why we're calling you a retard is because of the fact that the reason why is because of the fact that it's stupid. We're not making fun saying you have a disability because that's really fucking stupid to bring up. A lot of people who call others retards do not bring up are not referring to people who have disabilities. Sorry for that burp and all that shit. I'm not fucking editing anymore. Except for that one part when I realized my mic wasn't off. But yeah, this is just going to review because this was on my recommendations, and all of a sudden when I clicked on it, someone said you should review something about my video, and I paused it, and I think I fucked it up a little bit, but I'm going to go all the way back. But like I did before in the beginning, nice fucking hat. It actually reminds me of Jacksepticeye when he was actually more energy. So
Single
I
day of like
hope
these
this is the
perfect looking
part.
people. You have an eating disorder? Dude, I'm so sorry. I believe in you. You can get through this. It's like, it's a tough journey, and but I believe in you, and you got this.
Yeah, also too, that is good that Mo was saying that because it is hard for struggle for people who go through that. Some people who have an eating disorder are actually friends of mine, and it's because of the fact that actually I actually forgot what the fact was, but I think it was because like someone was making fun of them for looking like a skeleton and like they couldn't fucking do anything about that. Because there's a lot of people who really can't because there's a study shown, I forgot where it was, but my teachers were talking about this as well, that you're young, like when you're young, your body doesn't really gain weight as much. There's some bodies who do. I don't know why. I was actually a victim about this, and I don't know why my body wasn't gaining weight at all. I was literally eating tons of junk food. The same goes to all the people in my health class and my fucking teacher. Dude, he was like legendary. Too bad everyone was posting pictures on Snapchat with his bald fucking head. But that, besides the fact, yeah, it's really hard for people to also gain weight at those ages. It usually shows up when you're older. You'll start gaining like tons of weight when whatever you eat, which is why I'm seeing my fucking gut like grow, looking like almost a pregnant woman. But I'm going back to the gym real soon, so that shit's going bye byes. By the way, I forgot to add this in. If Mo Mo, please, this one video, I give you permission to just go on. Let's see if we can make like do it live. Actually, that would be fucking great. I can't do it because there's something weird with live stream right now. For some fucking reason, I have to have the webcam, and I don't want to, and it doesn't show the desktop, which is why I'm trying to do this. But please do respond to this, but do not call me a fucking retard or anything because I'm not doing it to you in this video at all. Our past is behind us. We're not gonna fucking do anything. So on that, let's continue. Let's see if
I
my
believe.
part comes up. I don't
Um, I
know when
send you
it
my
is
love.
actually.
But yeah, it's and you know, somebody oh hello, hi.
Shit.
Somebody was saying
Okay, there we
about
go. Wait.
the person who
Okay,
responded
there
to
we
my
go.
video,
I thought it wasn't
complete
me for a
knobhead,
second.
was like,
Nice
oh,
smile.
you know, if you think like going on social media is gonna give you an eating disorder, just don't go on social media.
That is actually true. A lot of people are literally saying that it's false. And the thing is, it's not me. That was the real RPG. I just agreed with him because the thing is, when the reason. Okay, hold up. I'm starting a little bit because I'm like fucking shaking from that video because I was like so fucking annoyed by the tweets. But the reason why the thing happened like that was because of the fact that people who are sensitive to these issues go on social media and platforms like these who make fun of body shaming, or not fun of body shaming, sorry, like making fun of people who are fat or skinny, and they're more sensitive to these things, which they're not able to be able to which is not able to handle it like a lot of other people can, and they develop something like that, which is why they say what this is which is why he said don't use the internet if you can't handle it, or at certain places where they do that, because it's the equivalence of saying that you can't handle bullying, but then you'll go like this is the past too, because nobody can go on fucking nobody's on game chat at all anymore. But people in the past for Call of Duty, they'll say like they literally bully the fuck out of everyone. Every single thing was toxic. But when you say that like you are sensitive to bullying and you can't handle it, then why go to these games and join the conversation and whatnot while they're fucking calling you faggot and retard and all these certain things? That is the thing that we're saying, not that you shouldn't have it as a whole, even though you should, but it should be different things. He also said that if you can't handle it, block the person as well, block people who do that, so then you can have that like free. I
And I
hope
was
that
like,
kind of helps.
what kind of ableist shit is that? Get the fuck out.
What? Ableist shit? Dude, the real RPG has fucking autism. Well, I'm sorry, but sorry, that wasn't hating. That was just like that, I didn't watch it at that point. I heard that social media part and I paused it instantly and went to fucking record. I didn't think that was fucking gonna happen. Oh, that fucking caught me off guard. Jesus Christ. Oh, actually, that was fucking funny. Actually, well, yeah, it's not an ableist shit. I don't know why the fuck you said that. It's not ableist for people to do that. It is actually like brain like it takes brain meat to think about that, because people do that. There's people who literally can't stand Twitter because people keep making fun of people, and they deleted their social media account. I I don't remember her name, but she's the one before she got fired. She played Batwoman, and people were literally making fun of her because of the fact that she's like not well, she is gay but not as gay. Apparently she was gender fluid, and this made her delete her fucking Twitter, and it's kind of fucked up. And other people even agree with people saying that it's a good thing she did because these people are fucking toxic on Twitter. These people are honestly pieces of shit, which is why you go on these people, and if you get butthurt and all that shit, and then it develops an eating disorder, you need to realize that they're trolls and they're mean pieces of shit, which means you block them. Don't try to say that it's because of them. It's you for getting this developed as a whole. You have to realize that you have to know that that making fuck me making a claim like that is really bad to be because it's making it seem like you're a snowflake when it's not, because you're just sensitive to these types of issues. It's like somebody literally saying that they can't handle somebody vomiting and then they watch a whole fucking video about somebody who's fake gagging and then blame it for them saying that they're vomiting about it. I don't understand I don't understand why that's an issue. I literally kept saying that over actually not me, sorry, the real RPG kept saying that over and over because it's true. If you can't if you even too can't handle people making fun of you, there's a thing called a block button on Twitter, and there's also too something called ignoring, like in real life when all the teachers tell you it's you need to when someone's bullying you, ignore them. It's because you ignore them and you because of the fact that they're trying to get an and what the fuck is the word? Hold up. I'm just gonna say something. I'm just gonna say something else instead of that word. Arrive. I think. Fuck me. Um. Arise. There we go. Arise. I think actually that is. I'm not sure, but they're trying to get those points. Those. Haha, you're a special snowflake point. They want that trigger. They want you to cry, which is why you block and ignore. You don't try to do this. The only thing that you would do, and if it goes to a certain point where it gets out of hand, you call it out if and that's how you do it.
Out of here.
Ow.
That's not how it works. And you know what? Even if you did completely avoid social media, you still wouldn't be able to escape the constant,
I think I
pressure from
already
society
subscribed this
because
actually, so
you don't
I
need to
kind
be
of
on
just
social
went
media to
early.
see all the marketing campaigns, right? You walk down the street, you see, advertisements on the TV, advertisements, and the
Oh wait,
people
hold
that
on, hold on, hold on. There is actually an advertisement now for fat people. I don't remember um what the fuck was it? I don't remember the fucking thing though, which sucks, but I think it was ice cream. And there was a fat person saying with something about body shaming, which was good. But there's also two models that are like fat as well. But there's some people who are out there. Yes, they are skinny, but they're not trying to say, "Oh, it's skinny people. You have to be skinny to be pretty." Because it's not true because I believe it was Victoria's Secrets or some fucking modeling thing they had where they had a lot of like women and there were some that are fat, some that were skinny, some I think it was or was not trans. There's some person who commented, I forgot. I know it was on Shoe on His video, one of hers. Um and they basically one person got fucking no, actually, I'm not even gonna say that because it's not related to this, but there are what they're trying to do is show beauty, not skinny, not fat as being. That is why they're showing fat models as well, which you don't really. I don't think you're probably gonna say, but if you do, then good. But like, there are fat models who do that, who are actually in real life. Hell, there's actually people that. There's this one girl. actually, she did food porn. I actually don't know if she's still alive or not, or if she's still relevant or anything. There was this one girl that wanted to be the fattest person, and that is really fucking unhealthy. It's props to you that you're okay with your body, but that is I literally looked at that and watched the video, and I almost cried because this person was like literally praising the fact that she wanted to be like the fattest person, which I don't really care if you want to, but it's the fact is that you're not really being healthy with your body, which almost made me cry a little bit. But she literally posted pictures with food, I think either naked or a little bit not naked, but she was popular in the food porn. I don't remember her name too because it's been like probably 2 to 3 years ago. I think it was on TLC. I'm not certain of that. It was like I saw it on some dude's YouTube and watched the original, and I just really couldn't believe that, like how big she was. There's also there's a place. I think it was in Texas. I'm believing it's in Texas actually because Birdman made a joke about that, saying you do not deserve to be in her place or something like that. But there's a hair salon only dedicated to fat people where they have certain weight limits that they can't go and get their own manicures and actually are able to worry about getting whatever, like, so people will think that like, oh, ew, this fucking fat person's in our hair salon, so she made that. But like, the thing is that I only hate about that video is because of the fact that like the girl who made the hair salon is like so obese that it's literally hard for her to walk. And like I said before, it's okay to be fat, but if you're that obese to the point where you're unhealthy and can't really move, you might need to do something to get healthy because it's just really bad. Because also too, there's diabetes, which I think I cut out in my video because there's like over an hour and I didn't want that shit to be fucking long. But if you have diabetes, your feet will get cut off and all that shit. But why would you want diabetes as well? That usually comes into like fat people. I even said too in my video that underweight people are it's true that more likely they will die because of the fact that they don't have a lot of nutrients in their body, but fat people do because there's a lot of blubber. But doesn't mean still you should be fat.
Around
Hope that
you,
helps.
the people around you, they're also, everyone is, enforcing these expectations to what a good body looks like, and the magazines at the store.
The reason why it's not the models though, but I think Jesse97 went through this because he had to edit it a little bit because he said they were average weight, but they were a little bit underweight. Is because of the fact the reason why they want you to be a certain body size, and I was about to say she for some fucking reason, but the reason why Mo is not. Well, I literally fucking forgot what I was gonna say a little bit because I was about to call Mo a she. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Alright. Hold up. Okay. So here we go. It's not the models there. Mo is it's not the bottles mo, it is the health, which Jesse197 had to edit about it because the reason why they have this thing for a certain body type you should be looking like is because of the fact that your height has a certain limit. Like the army as well, you have to be a certain weight limit for but in order to go into the army because I have somebody who is going in there and they even specifically stated that you need to be under a certain weight in order to join the military, which is true because as you know military you are it's literally like gym class but a lot more serious with their stuff. It's not like all fun and games. It's more like lifting fucking weights, like I did in ninth grade, where we all had to lift weights and whatnot. But there's statistics that literally say you have to be in a certain area to be in a certain weight. The models don't show that, and in fact, it's really hard for you to even look at their bodies to see if they're underweight. Because the real RPG even said that to himself, that in the video that he was underweight without even realizing it, because it's hard for people to know that they're underweight. And I don't have a scale, so I couldn't do it myself until I go to the doctor's office. Or there was literally one in like when we were doing track and field, there was like a weight and I used it and it said like I was 100 pounds. I was like, wait, really? I didn't fucking know that. I thought I was like fatter than that because I was like gaining a lot more weight. So it was kind of fucking weird about that. But they're not really showing that because, as we said before, they are now having fat people as models to prove that. I'm
right?
just gonna
You walk in
keep
there,
playing.
and you see all these magazines like, oh wow, Beyonce lost 10 pounds, and it's like, you know,
I
it's
mean, it's just 10 pounds. It's
unescapable.
not
It's
really that
completely
bad.
unescapable. And to say
Actually, before I even say that, because the thing is though, there is literally Justin Bernardus went on this. Tyra Banks, I think that was her name. I know she had Banks in her last name. Literally, even say that she's gaining weight and she still feels beautiful. So it's not even true that all these models are doing this because it's still not true. Still not hating, I'm just stating the facts here.
just turn off the internet is
Oh
so
my god, I didn't realize I was fucking saying this for so damn long. Look at the fucking negative.
ignorant.
Holy shit. I
I
gotta like,
have no words.
oh my god.
I think so. You know, so many people struggle with eating disorders and the way
That
that
is true.
they look. And I'm really passionate about this because I think it's such a big issue.
See, I think I forgot to say that too, that you were, but the only reason why I criticized you was because at a lot of points you were not correct on it.
And
That
I
was,
really want to
but the
yeah.
thing was too. Also, hold up, because the video was about Billie Eilish, right? But you didn't go to like her past about this. You only went to like the Twitter thing, which she is hypocritical about the body shaming, and people are saying that's my opinion, but it actually is true because she only cared about this once it happened to her, and she actually called out CNN saying that them particularly and everybody else was commenting on only her boobs and only talking about that, but mainly like when I looked at CNN, I was trying to find out. It was on like the third page of fucking Google that it literally said that they all the tweets that they were doing was really fucked up, that they were doing it to a 17-year-old and it's really disgusting. And other media were not talking about her boobs as well. All they were saying was people were talking about her boobs on Twitter and it's absurd. And really it's only the trolls who do that. And then she decided to take off her clothes and someone actually said it's the way you're supposed to look on it. I tried, but the only thing I can see is that it's not a good message because of the fact that she's taking off her clothes and giving people exactly what they want. And also, too, her fan base is mostly little kids, which is bad as a whole to think about because of the fact that her whole depiction on body shaming is really incorrect as well because of the fact actually forget that I said that. I actually said that wrong. She actually body shames men about their penis size and that like trying to say all this other shit about men, and then there's also Amy Schumer, but I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. But she is literally was body shaming people and cracking jokes about it, but then when people were doing it to her, they were like, oh, or sorry, not they. She was like, wow, how fucking dare you? And then she basically thought of a whole year until she was legally an adult, which you can say. I'll actually say this first because he keeps. Sorry, fuck me, fuck they. Sorry for misgendering. Don't fucking take that to an offense, everybody. because it's so annoying that I have to see that in the comments. But that the reason why is because of the fact that even though she's 18 and she is still a teenager, the way that you were depicting her as being a teenager meant that she was still a kid as you were trying to display. And that's why we all called you out for it, even somebody that I saw in your comments, because there was literally someone in your comments that I forgot to put in the second part, literally said that, wait, she isn't an adult, and three question marks, because when you say that and not saying that she's legally an adult, is bad because now you're trying to say that she's still a kid and she can't handle this criticism even though she's the one who did this in the first place. There is other people as well, and not just you as well, but people were literally calling her 17, even though the fact is that when she made like these videos, when they were commenting, was 18, and lying that she was 17, making it seem like she is not an adult, she was still a kid. That's the problem that also too we were trying to discuss here. I think we forgot a little key details on that, but the thing was you're not referring to her as an adult is the reason why we called you out, not because of the fact that she is still a teenager. I am still a teenager then too because I'm 18, so is everybody else that was in my video. But the problem is though we are legally an adult, and that's why we are able to handle criticism. We are capable of it. We are able to have it all together. But I don't know why you didn't though. Like, even if you say that there's some things that we said as well that were wrong, you still misinformated our video and called us idiots as well, which I'm not even gonna go upon because we called you that as well. So it's not really hypocritical or anything, but just note that the thing. Actually, I'm just gonna. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Let me end this. She is 18, even if you think she's still a teenager. Don't only call her a teenager, call her an adult. Because you can say, too, there's this person in my video that literally said that. I think it wasn't mine, it was yours, honestly, but they said that she is still 18, but the thing is, though, she is an adult. And also, too, they said that even though she's an adult, being an adult is different in some places. Sometimes it is 16 for being an adult, but being legally an adult is 20, but it's not legally an adult because you're already legal in the United States as 18. And the reason why I'm only saying America is because that's where Billie Eilish lived, and that's the only thing. Also, too, congratulations for finishing your assignments. I don't know what the fuck you did. I know it said in your bio that you were an art student, so if your paintings are shit, I'm really gonna be sad. Oh, I mean, just kidding. But I want to see um some art like drawings that you made, please. I don't have a Twitter because I don't fucking use that shit. 'Cause that shit is fucking toxic. That's why I didn't know about your tweets. But yeah, you like send me in on Discord or something.
I really want to help people, because I don't.
Also, if you hear a echo, sorry about that. I don't want to use my headphones because for some fucking reason the recording thing that I'm using doesn't pick up it when you're using headphones, which is fucking stupid.
Something that I see a lot of discourse around eating disorders is insanely toxic, and
Wait, hold
help
up. I want to
people,
hear that again. I
because I
didn't
don't.
hear that word.
I Something that I see a lot of discourse around eating disorders
Discourse. Okay, discourse.
is insanely toxic, and it's not helping at all, right? It's just like it, people make videos, and but they're they're done so irresponsibly and they're just really triggering. Oh, to the
But
person who said I didn't mean the thing about turning off the phone, it's a tweet by Tyler the Creator. I know
wait,
you were
what?
joking. It's all right. I was not talking about you, my friend. Mwah. Don't worry, all the love.
I don't want to look at the
But
comment
yeah,
section because I'm. The reason why is because it's not gonna make any sense because I fucking paused it for too damn long. So, and for some reason, it like when I had it paused on here, the comments were still fucking going up on the live stream, so I can't really do
what
that.
was I?
So I'm sorry, guys,
What
but we
was I
didn't
saying?
do it insecurely. We added some things that you misinterpreted, and you also too. To Gary the Destroyer, I said the story before I realized that my mic was fucked, wasn't working. Um, or at least I didn't turn on my mic, that he gave you genuine criticism and he even said like 14. That was literally like his opinion because he was like trying to not seem as serious, but then you literally decided to. It was a whole fucking story, really. You're trying to say that this was all opinions, and Carly just came out of nowhere. Yes, true, but she came like 12 minutes after, and then you decided to say that she's using bot accounts. Then, for some fucking reason, it was J Train, which made a lot of no sense because he was he wasn't like even involved at all, and also too, then you decided to say that he was me. I hope that was just like a misinformation on your tweet because it didn't make any sense. That's why the real RPG put that in there. Because how is J Train me? Because I didn't even comment. I tried to comment, but for some fucking reason it got deleted instantly, so I don't know why. And I know it's not you who did that because for some fucking reason when you like comment on some people's like YouTube, for some reason they will delete your comment for some reason. It's not like into health for review either. It just like instantly goes away because if it was for health for review, your comment would still be shown because it happened to me because I commented on Jesse 987 one of his videos and I had like a block word. I was still able to see my comments, but it was on review. So I don't know why that happened and it wasn't even like to Gary the Destroyer at all. It was because of the fact that was before him actually. I went on Jesse M Run 987's post on your video, which I hope to God that you don't fucking delete because this guy literally said some weird fucking shit that made no goddamn sense and actually got my head like on a headache. But I don't know why you're trying to say that everybody is a bot on here as well. It's weird because them said that like he is calling your fans out for being simps, which is actually entirely true because your whole tweet contradicts that. Which again, I'm not being mean to you. I'm just stating it because of the fact that that you call them like soft puppets for believing me, even though you had the whole video even higher than I had, and I only had like a couple of people. I think only either I think the Real RPG commented as well. So there's one who went on my video, and then I literally went to bed like for what 3 hours, and then I literally woke back up, and then I had 17 dislikes with one person literally not describing anything I said in the video, but literally calling you a non-binary, which I had no idea. I knew you were transgender. I didn't know you were non-binary. And then saying that you were having ADHD, which never was mentioned in your video, which is why I don't know where that came up, but apparently you tweeted that saying that you have ADHD because we called you a retard twice. We said it 3 times, but 2 of them were only referred to you. We called you stupid 4 times, but that's only like to make it seem like something else. We're not, but other than that, like sometimes we call someone stupid and it slips out, but The thing is, this whole thing you had made no sense because your whole people literally followed your opinion because it's not a fact. Because you're saying that all we were doing was calling you a retard for 9 minutes straight, when we only said it twice, and I literally had the whole thing on the video. I clipped the whole thing that when we did call you a retard or stupid, but I literally went on the average view duration. You can argue for the fact that, oh yeah, well that doesn't mean somebody viewed it. That is true, but if that is true, just because one person did, doesn't mean your whole fan base didn't. Because it wasn't even like near the 2 minute, like the 3 minute mark. It was just like now when I looked back at it, it was literally 2 minutes and 33 seconds, which I knew for a fact nobody watched the video because it would be much higher. When people watch your video whole as a whole, they will put that in there, and I know that this isn't, oh, it was late to the party or something, because on the video when I go on my channel it said like 78 views, but when I go onto the creator studio it said 110 views and said all that shit. So I know for a fact they only listen to you too, because they only said the shit that you said. And this person literally kept saying that I misgendered you, which is true, but I didn't realize you were not a he, you were a non-binary, and I still said he in the comments by accident, really, after that, because it was just, sometimes it's instincts and people don't understand that, and it's really fucking annoying because if you misgender somebody, it doesn't mean like they're doing it on purpose. I had a transgender friend in my school. I didn't realize she was actually a he because I never realized that they were going through transgenderism, like a transgender personality or whatever. So I called them by their original name. And then when somebody said the man name, I was like, wait, you're transgender? And then they said, yeah. And I was like, wow, I'm fucking stupid. I am sorry about all that shit. I didn't know. And after that, I called them a he the whole time. Sometimes we slip out a she, and the person that I'm talking about even agrees with that, that it's okay. And you too say that in your tweet, which is good for going through it, even, and you saying that calling you a he is better than calling you a she. But for some fucking reason, somebody said that I called you a she, which is entirely not true. I only refer to she as Billie Eilish because if you even listen to it when I say she, it literally makes sense because why the hell would Mo fucking strip or fucking fan base on live for a tour? That kind of got me thinking. I was like, what the fuck? But
Thing.
anyways,
But yeah, I'm really. I think we need some responsible. We need people to talk about eating disorders more, but in a responsible way,
we
because
did.
people don't do that, and it's like, yeah. So I just
Thing
want to
is, it's
make,
the same thing
yeah.
that goes to Billie Eilish as well. She didn't do it in a responsible way either, but everybody is ignoring that fact. Actually, I even had somebody on my video tell me to shut up because I said they're praising her for taking off her clothes, for body shaming, body positivity, which is not good in the slightest because, like I said before in this video and other videos, she should make a song rather than doing a Miley Cyrus because that's not a good message at all. It's like the same thing as saying that it's literally the Cuties movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie, please fucking don't. I watched it with my friends live on Discord because we didn't have Netflix except for my friend. Holy shit! It's like the whole video is supposed to be about not sexualizing little kids while sexualizing little kids for 70 to 80% of the fucking movie. And that is the exact same thing what Billie Eilish did, but sorry, him, fuck me, ugh, keep fucking slipping out. Mo didn't do that in his video. He only, fuck me, Mo didn't fucking talk about that in his video. Fuck me, dude. Oh, fucking keeps slipping out. He fuck me. I'm not even trying. The non-binary there. Fuck me. The non-binary didn't put that in their video. Fucking thank God. I was like, I was fucking getting annoyed by myself. Ugh. And that's why we called you out, because you only talked about Billie Eilish's, like, the guy that is posting the tweet, which is a troll, which you shouldn't take seriously. Which is why we say you shouldn't take troll accounts seriously, because it fuels their energy. And that's what you did, which is why there's more tweets stating that he will make her a lot more bigger if you keep reposting. And the same thing goes to the guacamole nigga penis to Sky Jackson, because she, she fucking docks a kid for saying a meme, which is guacamole nigga penis, and now people are calling her out, and people are still giving them, like, fuel, so they're still making that more of, like, an okay thing for people to do. When you ignore this shit, it goes away pretty quickly.
I'm passionate. It's a subject I'm passionate about. The only person who should tell someone to lose or gain weight is a doctor who's saying so for medical reasons. Honestly, it's yeah. I mean, like the thing
Actually, actually no,
is,
I'm actually gonna
when
let
somebody says right,
I'm let
when
let it
somebody
finish.
says to you, "Oh, fucking lose weight because you're overweight," it's like, excuse me.
See, okay, so I'm not arguing with you. I am just debating you, just again. But actually, let me
Like, and
finish.
they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just worried about your health," and it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm sure you do so many things that are like less healthy than what I'm doing every day of my life. I am not a healthy well, okay. When I said I'm not a healthy person, that's probably not true. But like I'm
Yeah, same to everyone else.
I look a
But
healthy
the
weight.
fact
I
is,
am a healthy
you have
weight.
to try.
Um, but like I'm not necessarily healthy. I don't eat. I eat hardly any vegetables whatsoever. My diet mainly consists of
Actually, I think all Mo's doing is explaining, but I'll explain this a little bit forward as well. Um, First of all, the doctors, that's kind of stupid because Mo talked about this as well, so really you should be saying that to Mo as well. But not that's not trying to be hateful, that's just trying to, with your own comment that you just said. But when Mo is saying that, oh, you should lose weight because you're overweight, there's a thing that I'm going to say to agree with and disagree with here. I'm only going to agree with that because it's fucked up to say, but I'm disagreeing with that is because of the fact that it's the way they have to address it. If you say that somebody is overweight and they are really fucking unhealthy, to like the point where, like I said before, that the girl that had a hair salon that literally can't, is hard for her to fucking walk. Yes, people should be praising her to lose weight. That's why there's people too. I think it was Shoe on Head. I know Jaden Animations. She went through eating disorder, and people were encouraging her to gain weight because she was being unhealthy, and literally made a song about that. People do certain things where they encourage you to lose weight or gain weight because you're unhealthy. That's the only thing I'm gonna debate you on.
bread and cereal. Healthy. So nobody ever says anything to me, you know?
The
So
thing is too, though, nobody knows your diet because you don't address that to them. And I mean, you have to have a healthy balance of food. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can't handle it. But the thing is, like, it's really fucking hard to show people who are underweight unless, like, you can actually see, like, the bones in their body, because it's like it's really fucking hard because you're like wearing clothes as well. I'm not saying you should fucking get naked. That's not what I'm fucking saying. I'm just saying that it's hard because you're also too wearing clothes, and some clothes do make you look a little fat and more like, you're a little bit more healthier. Just a little add on as well. I
Yeah,
really gotta fucking hurry up
I'm
because
very passionate
Jesus
about
Christ, I went
you know,
through.
responsible platforming, talking about issues that need to be talked about, but in a responsible way. Sorry, I'll read some of the messages. Of Herbs and Alters as a YouTuber. I just
Who?
found who seems to have a really healthy attitude about eating disorders. I think I may have seen some of their videos before,
I actually
actually.
never even seen that video,
They do
so
like
I
lots of
feel
sort
I
of
should skip this. I don't know.
extravagant kind of gothy makeup. Um,
Gothy.
and I think they're like non-binary or trans or something. Um,
Oh no, I never watched this. I don't even. I
could
have
you
never
maybe
heard of
tell me
him.
about? Could you maybe tell me everything is okay? I've been struggling a bit with derealization and feeling low all the time, and sometimes I doubt my life is going to improve. Hey, my friend, things get better, and things.
Same thing with this positivity around. I don't know if I should keep going. Really, I really just want to be done with cops hate Mo. Really, honestly, please keep doing your guitar videos because those were great. But when people call you out as well, and not like when you're trying to refer to me saying like, "Oh, I'm misinformating as well," but they also too say the exact same thing that I'm saying and a lot more, and not even trying to be rude. Don't hate on them mostly. Also, to go watch my videos. Do not dislike it because I misgendered or because I said retard, even though we had no intentions for because this person had ADHD because they hit them only said that because of the fact that we gave a criticism for the video. So going to try to only I'm just going to try and make my Jester Nets videos and the ones where actually go towards my channel. You might be thinking that why am I talking about this still, even though there's no more Billie Eilish in here, is because of the fact that even though it's not Billie Eilish, it's still about body shaming. We already talked about that. We already discussed all this stuff. We already said what is okay and not okay. We went through all this stuff, and I don't know if he's going to play. Sorry, I don't know if Mo is going to play the victim card again. I hope they don't, because I'm not even hating on this person at all in this video, and I am just debating, and that's why I am encouraging this person for this video to probably go on a live stream to kind of help. But I'm just gonna
Always do
play a
get
little
better
bit more to
because
see if
like
anything relates
they
to
may
my
get
video
worse
or
before
not.
they come home
Let me
in
just
a
skip a
really
little
toxic
bit.
environment. But when you hit 18, you will be able.
Oh, wait, hold up.
You're a kid. It's really it's like it's difficult, right? You may be stuck at home in a really toxic environment, but when when you hit 18, you can get out of there. You can if you are in a place that is bad for you and you can't move now, sticking out, because eventually you will be able to move and you will be able to get out of there, and then you'll be free.
Oh, I thought okay. I was about to say about it was my video, but no. Okay, so that was still that person's comment. Okay. Yeah, that kind of made sense. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?" And then I listened to it a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's the person's comment." At least you're saying that like you. I think all you're trying to say is that they're trying to get out
So yeah.
of like the
Oh,
house,
people complimenting my accent.
but it's also not really
There are
true
some things
because
that always
you
make me
also too have to get
happy,
a
and like
job and
when people
whatnot,
compliment my
and it's
voice,
hard to do
I don't
that.
know what it is, but like, that always makes me feel good. Uh, Battle Axe Bi is someone who thinks pansexual is the same as bisexual. I had no idea. I didn't even.
Wait, what was it?
Battle Axe Bi is someone who thinks pansexual is the same as bisexual.
Actually, I don't even know. Too. I don't even know. I don't remember what pansexual is, so you guys can correct me on that, but I don't know.
Like to go to the countryside with her and adopt damn, he'll be fine now. I describe pansexual as you like, but yeah, so that's sort of how I describe it, because for so, but I feel like people just need to have it explained. People don't like non-binary people, like that is just not true. But yeah. Somebody, wait, sorry, I'll go back to that. Somebody said I'm bi and I would date anyone. I just prefer the bi label over pan. That is such a move,
Nice.
and I personally easier for me to call myself many different phases. Oh yeah, I've seen it already. It's really bad. It's so dumb.
Hold up.
Just a heads up, the guy who made that video on.
Fucking
Oh
serious.
yeah,
Okay.
I've seen it.
Okay, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I hope you guys got a little laugh about that, but I don't know why it fucking froze there when it already played before.
Already. It's really bad. Sorry, I keep saying so many comments. Just a heads up, the guy who made that video on.
Oh, okay, so it is the fucking light stream. Okay, I thought it was just my computer. So I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but I'm believing that they're saying that they made a second one exposing you.
It's actually, this is proper embarrassing, but so he's tried to disprove my claims. This is proper embarrassing. Okay, so
Okay, actually, I saw his video, but he didn't explain anything that I said, and I didn't say that 95% of those of that age range get that. It's the fact that they're saying 95% are that age range. And I went through the things about saying that it is not that this is not at all. They say it's more likely, but it's not 95% of people. In fact, the first two links that show up even state that it's not 95% of that age range. And my last one, Mo is trying to say that it's not 10 times more likely. I said that it's 10 times more likely they die, not 10 times more likely that they will develop an eating disorder or anything like that to prove it. Because DoSomething.org, I actually looked at, they have so much fucking articles debunking every single claim that they're going through. And Jesse97 had that in his little part of the video. I took his part out entirely because honestly, we already discussed it, so I only had that little part and didn't really say that he was mostly in the video. But literally, the whole links that they have debunks each claim, and we couldn't even find a single thing that had the same thing as yours. The only thing that was like that 91% of women. I'm believing that is it, but I'm not actually sure about that. Honestly, I don't know if it's actually the same statistics, but yeah.
all the statistics I cited, I barely cited statistics in my video. I was just sort of saying, hey, look, this is a huge issue. Here are some stats according to
No, see, he also, sorry, Mo also too forgot to say this as well. Real RPG already said this, is that Mo is trying to say that we, as a whole, in our video, are not saying that he cited his article, or sorry, not article, his source, which he did, and we didn't say that at all. What we were referring to was the fact that Mo had like the actual article, but he didn't sorry, Mo didn't source that article. He only sourced the the actual website and not the source. Because when you go on DoSomething.org, it doesn't say anything about body shaming as a whole. And you have to word it a certain fucking way to get whatever Mo got on his video, which is why we said that you should put it in your description so people can go on that link, because it's hard for people to find those things so we can honestly see if there's more statistics and whatnot, which is what we said, but you didn't do that at all. So that is what we were trying to say. But you were trying to say that, oh, we were calling you out as a whole. But even Jesse97 said in the video that he's not saying that you're lying. He just can't find it because he's been at that for a long time, searching up all that shit. But I took out the part with the Google shit because I wanted to do that in part two because of him reading his comment out, and then people are being hypocritical about his comment and taking it a lot more seriously and all that bullshit. But the thing was, he did have to find it on Google to be able to do it, but it wasn't even what you found that you showed in your
do
video.
something.org. And then he was like, one of the things I said in my video, according to DoSomething.org, and in fact many other places, 95% of people who have an eating disorder are aged 12 to 25.
Actually, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I actually will say no, you didn't on this and not doing that because you didn't. We actually found that on our own. You didn't. We did. You said 70%, only 70% in your video. And then you said 91% of women, not 95%. That is an actual false. You're only saying that because we put it in our video.
So most people are within that age range. He did this, right? This is so embarrassing. He goes, that's not true. And then he goes onto another website and it says, I think it was like 0 point something percent. Yeah, it was a really tiny
true.
percentage. And he was like, a tiny percent of people develop an eating disorder in their lifetime. See, that's wrong. And I was like, oh my god.
No, wow, okay. Wow. You didn't even hear me at all. Okay. Well, I already explained,
You're an
so.
idiot. That's not what it's saying. 95% of people who have an eating disorder are between the ages of, I think it was 12 or 25, but somebody just said 15, so it might have been 15 to 25.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, because they were, like, it was weird because it was, they were, like, the source, the website that you were trying to say had, like, a weird range, like, a higher range, but on the second link that I had, they had it, like, in a different way of doing it, but I never said anything about, oh, 95% have it or anything like that. I said that 95, what I said was that, actually, I already explained this. I don't know why I'm doing
But
it
it's
again. I
saying
just want to
that
get this over with.
95% of people with an eating disorder fall within that age range. Not that 95% of people who are that age get an eating disorder.
I'm just trying to think why Mo is trying to be like, oh my god, one thing I said wrong! Yeah! Sorry, that was a little joke. That was a little joke. That actually fucking hurt my voice a little bit. But I don't know. It was kind of, like, I was trying not to like laugh because Mo's getting fucking so hyped about this shit. But that was not what I was referring to at all in the video. Because even the people, there's only one thing they said that literally said that most of them are in that age range, but they didn't say 95% have it, and that's what I was debating, saying that it was 95%, not like something else, which you are addressing in your live
Oh my
stream.
god, I actually could not handle how stupid that was.
My hand is literally fucking
It was really
tingling
embarrassing.
because
I
I
sort
did
of,
that loud
when I
thing.
saw that, I was like, is it actually worth me doing a video? Because I mean, he's got 40 subs.
Okay, so already it's hypocritical though because you already sent your people to hate on me, but I'm just gonna ignore that, but I don't care if I get criticism. I've already said that, and when I said Billie Eilish is not real music and stated facts and statistics and her life and whatnot, one of my subscribers is Mr. Darkness All Right, and he got confused and gave criticism in a lot of my videos, and I correct on him and agreed with him on certain parts, which is even why I said it in my video as well. I don't care if you dislike or if you hate my video or whatnot, but if you have to put stupid claims saying, oh, you're misgendering somebody or some shit, then I don't want to fucking hear you at all because you're obviously not watching my video, which is literally proving the fact. But yeah. That's why I'm saying here I am allowing you to do it. I don't want fucking publicity as well. I was only trying to help you out here, but then you decided to do this on Twitter, which we were doing a part two where you decided to do stuff about Gary and it was mostly going to be about Jesse 97 when he was saying that shit. But you did like all this stuff. Real RPG did a lot of digging, and it was like I honestly couldn't even believe the shit that was that he fucking said. I was like, what the fuck? I thought he was just like I thought Mo was only like, seeing one thing and couldn't get through the whole video because I couldn't either with Mo's video, which is why I got some help. But we did agree with you in the video. We also did too show other stuff on the video, but people are not talking about our statistics. You are probably the only one who did, and that is fucking sad when your fan base is not, but you are. That's just a little joke though. I don't know why. It's fucking weird to me when I saw that shit. So I was like, what the fuck? um Somebody that you follow is handling this a lot better than you, what which is fucking sad, honestly.
Oh, right. And it was just like, he's clearly just, he's just wants a bit of clout.
No, I don't want fucking clout. I already stated. I only did part two as well, like that, because of what you did on Twitter, sending your hate group on me, and literally they're not even watching the video, just seeing what you said, and then blindly following you. They didn't even say anything that I got wrong in the video, which some points, little bit, I said was wrong and also too misinterpreted for some people because what we were trying to say is about the facts that we were trying to say and not the actual like lights people have. But no, they didn't do that at all. I genuinely do not want clout from you at all. Honestly, I didn't even know who the fuck you were until you were on my recommendations, and so was Jesse 97. We gave you genuine criticism. We were gonna leave it as that, but then you did all this other stuff which made the part two came out, and even I think I said it in my description, I'd even want to make a part two off of you, like this right here. I didn't want to make this at all. But because of the fact that you did all this is the reason why I have to and correct you, because you're sending out your fan base and spreading lies about the video, which is really fucked up and annoying as hell because that's not even fair to me because dude, I like you said I have 40 subs. So when people look at my video, they're only going to side with you and think that I'm doing it for clout, which is not even the case. Someone even said in the fucking tweet when they said I misgendered you and completely missed the fucking main point of the video, they literally only focused on me that and then say, you had no reason to make this video, did you? Even though we did. It was about body shaming the correct way. Whenever you agree with it or not, like I said in my second part.
Should I give him the time of day? That's my dilemma right now. Do I give him the time of day or not? It's so stupid and it could be quite funny to unpack it. but at the same time, like it's gonna. That's what he wants.
No, I don't. Okay, actually, yes, I do for this, but I'm only saying that because you're doing all this shit, which is why I want you to make a video about this, is because of the fact that you're doing all this stuff and it hurts me and looks like that I'm the fucking bad guy because I'm calling you a retard 24/7 when I fucking didn't. I only called you a retard once, called you stupid, I think 2 or 3 times. Justin and I only called you a retard once. We called someone else a retard, but not you a retard at that certain point. That's the only reason, but you're trying to think that we're all assholes and we're just being shit to you when we're not. I honestly fucking respect you. But when you did this shit, it kind of made me realize that should I still respect you for this when you couldn't take criticism at all and spread misinformation that we said and say that oh we didn't say that that you didn't source your claim your fucking shit when you did the website but you didn't do it to the article you have in the video as a whole, which we did
I don't
in
know.
our video
If
and
you
in the
guys would
description.
like me to sort of cover it on stream tomorrow or something, I'm more than happy to do a live.
Thank you. I actually want to I might make a Twitter account honestly and tell him please live stream this one because this covers up all the shit
Live
I
stream.
said.
Just um, I wouldn't even call it debunking because there's nothing to debunk. He calls me the arsler a couple of times. Nice. I've got ADHD, so
Yeah, this is the one thing I hate about Mo right now as well. Still not hating, but we literally called you out for this because the real RPG also does has autism and there's no reason for you to throw in the ADHD line because if we didn't even know that you had ADHD and ADHD wasn't even addressed or even mentioned as a whole in my video, don't fucking put it in there. Thank you for saying in the live a couple of times, because it's annoying. It's fucking annoying about this when you have to say that you have ADHD to play some fucking victim card. Other people do it as well, and it's fucking annoying. I can't stand why people do that. I I just can't. I don't see what's the reason to say that you have ADHD. Like I said before, we only called you a retard because we're referring to you as being stupid about some claims, not because you had ADHD, and nobody fucking knew you had ADHD. Nobody fucking knew in the video. Same thing that goes with you being non-binary, which is why every time I'm saying he, I'm trying to correct myself real quickly before somebody tries to say, oh shit, I'm misgendering when I am correcting myself. But I don't know why you have to drop in the ADHD. I genuinely do not see why. There is no reason. You could have literally just said he called me a retard. What the fuck? And I would still be able to agree with you because sometimes it slips out, sometimes it does indeed. But when you play that ADHD card, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
we love that. And he does a lot of he says a lot of dumb shit. So I'm not sure if it's worth it, but maybe I will. What time would I be doing it tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. I'll try and come up with something. But
Actually, the thing is though, in his tweets on Twitter, he didn't even describe anything that we said that was right. Because when Mo, there's one thing I will say. I'm going to end it right here too. I don't want to fucking keep going and make this video as long as possible. But there's a thing where Mo said that the only people body shame fat people, which is entirely not true. And Mo says that, oh, you don't comment on skinny people, do you? which isn't true because people do that. Keemstar even did that as well to body shame someone for being skinny, and somebody called him out for it. And there's a lot of tweets doing it. People also skinny shame the fat people. Actually made this stupid fucking thing called skinny privilege, and the skinny people decided to come back to this with the stupid fucking thing as well called fat privilege, which is fucking annoying to actually hear about that. And also too, that there's people who body shame people for being underweight, for models, and also to Amy Schumer. Mo actually said in his video about Taylor Swift about her being fat, not when she got body shamed for being skinny from Amy Schumer. And Amy Schumer is another one who likes to do body shaming only to skinny people, but then when it was to a fat person, she will decide to say, you know what? Fuck you people. Why are you making fun of fat people? But then she'll go on and make fun of skinny people. Wow, my throat fucking hurts. There's and the tweet I'm trying to say is she decided to say to Taylor Swift, that's not a knee slap, or that's not a thigh gap or slap or whatever this is, and trying to make fun of her for being skinny, which is good because of the fact that actually not before I said it, I'm not saying her doing that is good. I'm trying to say that it's good that Taylor Swift is getting healthier because she had problems with her body. The problem is though, people do this even when she's skinny. But I'm just gonna end it here. You have every right to do it, but please do not spread misinformation at all. If I did, okay, we all make mistakes, but don't try to say that I'm misinformating as a whole and making your whole fan base hate on me and saying that oh, all this shit, it's fucking annoying. I'm not wanting any fucking clout, honestly. I just really wanted to give genuine criticism, to correct you on shit, because it is true. It is true on this shit. I don't know why you had to do that on Twitter. I still am trying to see why, because nobody fucking watched my video and only said the things that you said, and then don't realize that you can't really edit videos on you. Like, it's really fucking hard to do it on you, like for the YouTube app. It is really, really hard to do because it's not like accurate at all to do it, and sometimes it doesn't even want to edit as well. So it's like, what I should take the whole, like I said before, even if I take the video down, repost it, and take out me calling everybody he and everybody else, which is already like, too late because it's a collab video. So it's even harder to do that because they all gave up on this as well. But I can't do anything. Once I already know someone's non-binary, I already even said that in my edit post. So don't even try to say that I can't edit videos because even if I took out the he stuff, it will be really, really weird to listen to and wouldn't make a lot of sense. So, cops hate Mo. Let's put the past behind us, give you permission to do this live stream, and then maybe we can just, have a collab about, I don't know, guitar playing or some shit since I took a class on how to play guitar in school before. And I swear, I wanted to play guitar with you, but I don't have a guitar. I have a guitar actually, but it's a cheap one and all the shit broke on it, so yeah. If any fucking hater wants to dislike this and give stupid ass claims that wasn't even in this video as well, just please fucking shut the hell up. Please shut up. Once again, this is not hating on you. I actually gave you a lot of positive things. and all that stuff. I don't know why the hell. I just realized that it paused and it looked like that you're nutting. I don't know why. Why did I fucking say that? Oh my god. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. See ya.